So this month, as we focus on the head, we're going to talk today about your ears. So your ears are super important for survival. And in the order of survival, it's the brain, the eyes, and then the ears. Your ears evolved from fish gills over millions of years. My gills, I can hear you. I'm breathing through my ears. You may hear that expression, right? So there are 5 bones in the ear, which we all remember from 3rd grade, and they are the ear bones that help you hear. The cochlea in particular takes sound vibrations and it transfers those into nerve impulses and brings them up into the brain so that you can decipher and understand what is happening around you. A sound of a book falling is not the same sound as a dog barking. And so you're trained throughout your lifetime to differentiate all these different sounds through the brain, because the brain has that connection. So in our ear, there are tiny itty bitty little hairs in the deep ear. I'm not talking about grandpa hairs that stick out from the ears. Those you can trim. But those inner little ear hairs and inner ear cells are extremely delicate, and it's important that you take care of those. So loud noises, standing in front of a speaker in a rock concert, your earphones too loud in your ear, can damage those little itty bitty ear hairs and ear cells, and then you start to degrade your hearing. Your ears need blood flow to keep those little ear cells and hairs healthy. So cardiovascular activity is super important for your hearing. As people age and become more sedentary and they don't want to do any heavy breathing, right? And the sex life goes to the toilet, right? That's the first thing. Their ears start to lose auditory capability. So they start to lose hearing of certain decibels. And that is what we want to avoid. So there are a couple of things that we can do that are not super complicated to keep our ears super healthy. So one of the things is to obviously keep your earbuds low. If other people around you can hear that music, it's too loud. Another thing you can do to train your ears are when you're watching TV at home, put the volume low so you really have to almost strain to listen. Like when you're not nervous and all freaked out, it's good to do that so that your ears have to get sharper in order to differentiate the different pitches of words and to understand the different sounds. Another good thing to do is to have, let's say, your TV on and then your phone playing music, both at a low volume that you can hear and understand both, and then put your attention on the music. Then put it on the TV. Listen to the words of the TV, listen to the music of the TV, listen to the music, listen to the words of the music. Try to shift your hearing back and forth quickly. And that is an ear training that you can do easily. A lot of us already do that. So that you train your ears to constantly stay sharp and pick up all the different intonations that there is in sound. If you also play music or have sound and then walk about the room so that you come closer and further away from the sound, your ears also have to strain or get stronger to be able to pick up and differentiate the words that are being said. Silence is super good for the ears. Sitting outside if you can and just listening to the wind, to the crickets, to the birds, to the dogs, hopefully not the neighbors and the garbage trucks and the honking horns. But it is cardio for the ears to have a certain amount of silence and just listen to the itty bitty sounds of your feet touching the floor of the dog walking. Maybe you can even hear your cat walking. I use an ear app called Audio Cardio, which for free will give you an assessment on all the decibels and see how your left and right ears are doing. You can do it on your phone with just regular earbuds, and it will tell you what condition your ears are on. And then, of course, the subscription if you want to do that. But you can go and get your free assessment. I'm not sponsored by them or anyone. If you have another app, send it to me and I'll put it up on our site for all of you Real Pilates community to do and keep your ears healthy. Remember to keep your ears clean, to gently clean them with ear cleaners, to try to avoid leaving your ears wet, try to avoid poking them deeply with Q-tips, and most of all, humming is super good for the ears.